Yo guys, how you doing? It is me, tomironi123. I hope you're all having an incredible day. Welcome to today's custom tactics video. Do not worry, it's not like this, guys. Just keep watching. We got highlights right at the end, so make sure to step in for those as well, guys. If you enjoy it, make sure to show your support down below. And as always, guys, make sure to subscribe. Some of you are still not subscribed. Guys, it really helps this channel to grow, so let's keep growing together, guys. These tactics have been really helping a lot of people. Today, we're talking about a 5-2-1-2, a very controversial formation because a lot of people are saying it's a rat formation. It's a formation for those that don't want to play positive attacking football. Let me show you otherwise, guys. 5-2-1-2. Let me show you how you're going to line up, guys. You're going to have 5 width, first of all, because the width that the defense possesses, because it's right wing back, left wing back, 3 center backs, it's very good, guys. You want to make sure that the width is still very solid. So 5 width is the way to go. Depth is going to be 7, guys. We're going to be utilizing that cheeky little offside trap, the automatic offside trap, which is so good. I don't know why he's really prioritized it at this point in the game, but they did, guys, and we have to use it to our advantage, really, at the end of the day. Now, don't want to waste too much of your time, guys. Offensive style, we're going to put it on long ball, guys. The reason why we're going to put it on long ball is because we want to obviously counter quickly. We want to really create those chances and create trouble for the opposition. And the best way to do it is to go long ball, guys. So make sure that that's the instruction you put for yourself there. Now, guys, in terms of width, I think it needs to be on 5. Now, once again, it is going to keep that same shape that it is in. If you're struggling, guys, and you feel like maybe it's not wide enough, or you feel like your players are too narrow, put it on 6. Don't go above 6, but put it on 6. If you feel like the players are too far away from each other and you can't really get the passes going, put it on 4, guys. You can always adjust these tactics. Just let me know down below. Maybe, you can help others with your own instructions that you add to this. Players in the box, guys, we're going to put on 6 because you really want to push the players in there. The more players you push in to the box, the more dangerous it becomes, and you'll see how that triangle between the cam and the 2 strikers works beautifully in this formation because of that, guys. So make sure to put that over there. Corners is going to be on 2, guys, and free kicks on 1 because we are not going to get countered by some silly set piece, guys. Let's get straight into the instructions. Stay central and stay forward on one of your strikers. And then the other striker, who's more, able to directly make runs and stuff like that, which is Marcus Rashford, you're going to have him on stay forward. The other one's just on stay central. Let me just confirm. Stay central on one of them. The other one stay central, stay forward. Marcus Rashford, between him and Tony. Tony's more of a kind of target man player. So you want him to be staying central, but you don't want him to obviously run in or behind all the time. You want him to be the one supplying the passes. Rashford can do all the dribbling, pace, all that kind of stuff, guys. So that's what you're going to be doing in that case. Greenwood, so our cam would be on stay forward, guys. You don't need to get him into the box because he will get into the box naturally. This whole triangle here is what makes this work so well. You'll see in the gameplay that I'm going to show you how good that works. And now, one of your CDMs needs to be on stay back cover center to always help the defense. Meanwhile, the other one's going to be playing box to box as a cover center, guys. Mason Mount, team of the season, who I just packed from the 84 plus rare player pick, is going to be the one to do that, guys. Nick Powell, stay back cover center, and he's going to be basically helping out this defense right here to make sure that they keep solid. The keeper obviously comes across the sweeper keeper as always, guys. And then join the attack on your left wing back and your right wing back because you need them to be pushing up, hence why your players are on stay central here, so that obviously they can, kind of have the overlapping run supporting them down the side. And you'll see how much of a chance this creates for you, especially against other formations which want to be very, very narrow. This will really stretch them out, meaning that you have more space in the box for your striker and your cam to create trouble. And obviously your centre mid that will be trying to help you out from the outside of the box as well, guys. So look, this is the way I think you would have to line it up, and this is the way you'd have to play the 5-2-1-2. Now, let's get into the gameplay. As you guys can see, we're going to be facing an absolutely insane team and rivals here, guys. Look at the pace in this team. I think this will be a perfect test, especially against that Cristiano Ronaldo, to see whether this really will work as a formation, guys. I think it will because I've already tested it, so I can tell you that much. But yeah, guys, tell me if you in the future want me to move the camera somewhere else, because the controller input is there, so you can always see my controls and what I'm pressing. So if you want to know that, oh, accidentally did that, then let me know so I can move it in the future videos, guys. But let's get straight into it then. So we go Mason Mount, sadly on your 3-star skills. But what a card nonetheless. I mean, look at the stats in there. So all round, 92 aggression. Surprisingly makes him very good. There's the stretching from the right side. Do you see that run there? I think it's Greenwood that actually stretched to the side there. I think it is Greenwood. Which is very funny because the cam usually doesn't do that. But Look, guys. If you get them forwards, and you can see the overlapping run there by Telles. Sadly, the pass was really, really poor. So this is usually what people have an issue with the 5 at the back. It is counterable, if that's a word. I think that is a better word to use than counterable. But that's what I'm trying to... You guys know what I'm trying to say. I think there is a, you know, kind of problem with it obviously becoming a 3 at the back, really. It just kind of becomes a 3-5-2 when you're initially defending. You know, if someone attacks against you quickly, this guy, for example, is letting my team settle now. So my Tellers, as you can see, is now back in position. And he's obviously going to be able to, as I speak, intercept that. Got a tackle with Will Hughes, though. But yeah, guys, you're going to obviously have a better left back than me. Probably look short or something. If you guys want any of my squad builders, make sure to check those out. I make those daily. Let me know if you want me to review your squad on video as well. I'll be able to do that. I should have borrowed the other way. That's poor from me. But you can see the quick transition. There's the CDM stepping in as well. Tony, unlucky Tony. Greenwood, go on. Oh, he's moved the keeper. Moved the keeper. I should have just shot front post, guys. But you can see the pressure. You can see why this is such an attacking formation. A lot of people will tell you, no, 5-2-1-2 is too defensive. Guys, it's surprisingly very good. I personally think it's better than the 5-3-2. I'll be honest with you. I looked away for a second and that's what happens. I think it's better than the 5-3-2. I'll be honest with you. Now, the reason why I say that is because I feel like the 2 centre mids and 1 cam balances things out better than the 5-3-2 does. The 5-3-2 sometimes feels too flat in the middle. And you can see the runs we're making here are just dangerous. Here's Trent on the overlap. You know, and the offside trap, I think, got me there. But yeah, and obviously this formation, what you're going to be able to see from it is that overlap run. You know, if you have right backs and left backs that are super rapid and can run up and down the field all game, the opponent's in the mud. There's not much they can do. And that's really what you want. That's literally what you're looking to get. And obviously, David Neres is David Neres. He's a bit of a rat. Bit of a rat, honestly. Facing David Neres is so painfully tough. But we're going to try and counter here. See what we can do. Play it into the middle. Mason Mount's on it. We're trying to time the runs, time the passes. Oh, that really set me off. That little Kleiber tackle there from behind. Rashford gets it back. Can our centre mid track back? You know, you need centre mids that ideally obviously have good, you know, one that is obviously defending a bit more. There's the little push dive by Trent Alexander-Arnold around the middle of the pitch, which is, oh. Am I using the new glitch, guys? Tutorial coming now soon. That thing is too OP. If any of you know, you know. That is too OP, that player lock feature. But what you guys can see from this formation is obviously it's a bit more stable. I feel like the 5-3-2 is not this stable and it's a lot more defensive. Look at this, the press is there. Your players are constantly walking around there, causing trouble for the opposition. There's Rashford and there's 1-0. And there's that triangle that I told you guys. It's the Bermuda Triangle. It's a mystery how it works so well, but it just does. And it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, the triangle. Look at this. Trent's obviously causing trouble for us down that wing. His team of the season, team of the year is obviously a lot better than Alex Telles. Can't, you know, be too picky there. Alex Telles is a bit of a fraud, obviously, on this game. Here we go with Tony. Unlucky. As you can see, Tony's the one that holds up the play. Tony's the one that obviously helps us. Oh, that was close. Tony's obviously the one that helps us. And, you know, if you get caught out, this is the thing. You don't have to worry. Look at that 1 centre mid that's staying back. Look how much I can push up with Nick Powell there. That's what I like about it. 5-3-2 is too defensive. You're required to kind of play that flat free and just circle around and wait. With the 5-2-1-2, you can really push up with one of your middle centre backs like I did there. He's going to play out to the wing. But we should still be able to deal with this. Ideally. That's offside. And that's the automatic offside trap that I was telling you guys about. That's literally it. On 7 depth, it does that. Your whole defense just pushes up. And it's impossible to play against. It's so difficult. Oh, that's a poor pass from Tony. There's a little push from the centre mid. Obviously, it leaves a bit of a gap in the middle. But like I said before, if you're good at defending, you'll be able to deal with it. I absolutely defrauded my way. Yeah, no, that was poor defending from me. Absolutely poor, guys. And that's what happens. You know, you're gonna see positives, negatives. Yes, there are negatives to every single formation. But if you don't adjust and you don't learn about them, then you won't be able to use it as well, guys. So that's why I kind of have to keep it in there and tell you about it, because otherwise it wouldn't really be fair with it. You guys need to know how easy it is if you're not careful enough on the counter. I think that's the best way to say. You don't have to be incredibly great at defending. You just need to be good at kind of balancing out how your players are positioned. This was very poor again from me, because I tried to time an offside trap by myself. Oh, that's plays. It's just my opponent shoots straight at me there. Yeah, as you can see, obviously it's a lot easier to cut around if your players are not fast enough or your players are not of the same capability, which is what I'm having here. But look, at the end of the day, the attack is deadly. Look at this quick football. Quick football. Get Rashford through the middle. Oh, that should have gone to Rashford. I don't know why I didn't go Rashford. There was a foul there on Tony, but ref's not going to allow it. Greenwood, round the keeps. Ah. It's that triangle, guys. That's what's the most deadly thing. So, and you can see the quick press your players do in the midfield areas. I move out my centre back here, creating a more of a centralized shape. Look at that. That's not a foul, ref. Ref is having a bit of a smoke today, guys. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, as you can see, obviously, yes, it is easy to counter against it if you're not careful. And you need to be careful. I like playing press in football, so yes, I need this. As you can see, I'm pressing. We're pressing constantly. Offside trap, you know, all the time. This is an attacking formation at the end of the day, guys. This is not something you would play the whole 90 minutes with and expect to dominate in terms of possession and all that kind of stuff. But look at the way you can start quick counter attacks, which is what this whole formation is all about. Is that little triangle at the front. Which allows you to kind of create trouble for the opposition. As you can see with Tony there, should have been a goal, but that's going to be offside now, isn't it? Yeah, so as you can see, that's what it's able to do. Now, obviously, I don't want to leave you guys on a 1-1. We're going to continue into the second half. Just so I can show you guys how it can benefit you. You know, let's have a little look at the formation my opponent was using. My opponent was using a 4-3-1-2. Guys, the 4-3-1-2 is one of the most, you know, incredibly attacking formations in the game. But he clearly cannot get that possession back quickly enough. Because I feel like the 4-3-1-2 is narrow. If you're facing a narrow formation like a 4-2-3-1, a formation like 5-2-1-2 is able to utilize the right back, left back overlapping to stretch out the opposition, leaving that big gap in the middle for your trio to make those 1-2 passes. So even if you don't use them directly, what it creates is space, and that space is exactly what you need, guys. It is exactly what you need when obviously playing this game, because that's what's going to create the chances for you. And at the end of the day, the more chances you create, the more deadly you become, and that's exactly what we're looking for here, guys. As you can see, my opponent's going to play around a bit. This is going to be a bit of a longer video, guys, but I hope you do enjoy this gameplay and it helps you a bit. I won't extend it too long, guys. I'm going to try and make it 2-1 and then just finish it there. So I'm gonna sweat it out a bit more to get their goals. You know, I kind of gave you a big overview of this formation anyway, as it is, as we're trying to counter here, and we're obviously going to just cut back inside. Let's try and recycle the ball here. Oh, that's a bit of a silly animation there, but Mason Mount, look at this. Fighting for the badge. It's the 92 aggression. Do you know what I mean? He's fighting for the badge. He wants it. Let's get Rashford through. Rashford, have a pop, mate. Oh, this is a joke. EA Sports is in the bloody game today. Beautiful. Look at that stretch from Alexander-Arnold. Let me release him. Let me release him. Release the Kraken. Let him down the wing. Bang. Cut inside from Alexander-Arnold. You wouldn't expect that from him. He's not someone you... Oh, and cheeky through the... You've got to be kidding me now. Seriously, you'd expect a goal by now. Come on, can we get Tony to score here, please? Oh, right. Come on. Oh, it's Helik. He's not going to do much. Tony. Come on, cross this. Rashford. Oh my gosh. Bai's got us on lock on that side. What's going on? We can't do anything. Van Dijk, finish it. Thank you very much, Virgil. Thank you very much, so you guys don't have to suffer through it. Guys, so I hope you enjoyed it. You know, this is a kind of just a little overview of the 5-2-1-2. How does it work? How can you utilize it? And obviously, hopefully, it helps you guys, especially in the weekend league during Tots Team of the Season, guys. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe. And until next time, peace.